I would say that usually in these conflicts, in these wars that are fought all around the world, it's very hard to find out really why things are happening, and usually all the participants in the conflict will try to get their version of the story to the world, and it's not necessarily always what really is happening.
Creo que normalmente en esto.
I felt that I needed to honor at least a few of those people who had loss and incredible suffering in the course of the war. And on the very last day of shooting, we shot a large amount of these people that I had come to know during the shooting, and just let them talk. It was almost like therapy for them. Let them just talk about their experience. And I wasn't even sure if I was going to use it in the film, but when I saw them, I felt that they had this was an opportunity for them to actually get their voice out there, and I felt like I needed to do it.
And then
Yes, this was a very, very important movie for me, and in terms of my career, I felt that this was an opportunity to take what I have learned in making action-adventure movies and actually tell a story that is not just entertainment, but is actually about something, and that I can tell the story of the people who went through this situation, a very, very real story. I wasn't interested in telling a political story. I was interested in telling a story that is basically, we call it an anti-war story. I definitely hope that I can make movies of high quality, and I seek screenplays that hopefully have a little more to say than sort of just kind of comic book or popcorn movies. Those movies are important too, and people enjoy watching those, but I've been making movies for 25 years, and I've made 21 movies, and for me this film was in terms of satisfying my own artistic goals, it was a fantastic experience, and I hope I don't mean that my future movies all have to be about some real life situation, but hopefully there are stories that touch real life more than maybe movies that are just fantasy adventures. And I think there is it's great that there's a festival that is centered and specialized on that. And I, of course, have made most of my career making that kind of films. So to be honored here is fantastic for me. I actually thought that you have to be dead in order to get one of these honors. But I'm glad to be alive here, especially in Valencia. And I think it's great. And to be able to have the world premiere of my film here, I couldn't be happier. I'm very excited.
Bueno, yo creo que el género de cine de aventura es muy.
And to add to that, especially in Finland, when I left 25 years ago to go to America, there was a very strong difference between the thinking of what is art and what is entertainment. So certain films were art films and they were good, and then anything else like action adventure or thrillers and so on was just entertainment, and that was not art. And that's why I left Finland, and that's why I went to America, because I said, okay, well, if I can make the kind of films I want to make, then I'll go to the place where they do make those. And for years I was troubled by this difference, this different thinking, but then I learned to believe that all cinema is art, and in all its forms, and you can't take one genre and say that's not artistic, because it's not about some person just sitting for 15 minutes staring out the window and drinking coffee.